While we at Plus TV have covered various Christian missions operating in Belize to the benefit of the general population, most of these organizations have operated closer to home in Nicayo and Belize districts. But the work of the church in humanitarian and spiritual endeavors spans the length and breadth of Belize. Over this weekend, we ventured south to the Stand Creek district to find out about another mission organization that has been laboring in Belize for more than 27 years. The ministry has impacted tens of thousands of people, primarily in the Stand Creek and Toledo districts, though they also work countrywide. The name of the non-profit organization is International Servants, or iServants for short. The ministry is uniquely comprised of predominantly Belizean staff led by American Belizean Dr. Paul Whisnant. Dr. Paul, as he is fondly known, has been working in Belize for the past 27 years, doing humanitarian work, and on Sunday, March 12th, he became the first person to receive the Lifetime Humanitarian Award in the country of Belize. A ceremony to confer the award on Dr. Paul started with a motorcade leaving the Placencia Resort outside the village of Placencia and making its way to the Santa Rosa village in the Toledo district. The 35-minute drive ended at Santa Rosa Church, where Senator for the Churches, Ashley Rocke, presented the award to Dr. Paul on behalf of the government of Belize before an audience of about 300 persons, including 100 guests from the United States.
Today we want to acknowledge Dr. Paul and present to him, through this citation, an award for his humanitarian effort here in Belize. As a senator of the government of Belize, and on behalf of the people of Belize, in honor of your lifetime of distinguished humanitarian service to the people of Belize, from 1990 to the present, I hereby present to you our Lifetime Humanitarian Award. You are the first recipient of this award in the history of our nation. From your early days as a missionary, humbly living in leaf and stick hut, to the present day as the founder and leader of one of the largest and most well-respected non-profit Christian mission in Belize, you have faithfully served thousands of needed children and families.
Senator Rocke went on to list a few of the accomplishments of Dr. Paul in his work in Belize, for which he has been bestowed title of Honorary Humanitarian Ambassador for Belize.
You've brought medical teams to treat thousands of patients, help children to go to school, donate hurricane relief, set up a feeding program for malnourished children, given away many wheelchairs, built churches, and served orphans. For your years, you have served as an unofficial humanitarian ambassador for our country. You've come to Belize, you've gone back and told your friends about Belize, and they, through their efforts, are here today as evidence of your presence and your love for our country. You've helped the poorest of poor in bringing thousands of volunteers like these people here today to help us, to our country. So it is my honor to grant to you today the title of Honorary Humanitarian Ambassador for the country of Belize. It's a title you've earned through your much sacrifice.
Following the ceremony, the celebration continued with food and fellowship, during which time Plus News was able to speak with a few persons whose lives have been impacted by the work of Dr. Paul. One of the first connections that Dr. Paul made in the South 27 years ago was with the pastor of the San Roman Baptist Church, Pastor Crisanto Tush.
He started with a small group, started with first with the kids in school, working his mission there, helping the school a lot, and then from there, then he came to me and then he helped me with my family and my church, what I'm doing here in the Stand Creek district. He came to me and said, Pastor, I think we need to help you. From there, he's helped me first with my building. This home that you see here, this is our touch building that we have here. Then from there, he helped me with my building there. Yeah, my house there. Yeah. Then from there, that's the help that what he did to me here. Yes.
Delphine Miguel Tush was also a recipient of a house for his family of 7. While he expressed gratitude for the home, he also spoke about the medical assistance that many villagers have received as a result of the medical teams brought in by Dr. Paul.
What Paul has done, as you can see, he gave me a nice building, a house, and with nice windows and the door with a knob, and yeah, that's where Paul bless my family or bless us. Every year what Paul is doing here in the village is not just for my family, but it's for the whole community. Even in several villages, starting from sometimes, to my center and going down south to Colombia. Whenever Paul is here, well, if Paul is going to be here with his medical team, so we announce it, we send letters to the people or the churches or, not only the church, but the villagers, so that they can come and, hundreds of people attend this medical treatment. Yeah, and there is hundreds of also those people in different villages that, they really thanks Paul with it because, getting like some medication, it's not a problem, we can get it here, but it's kind of hard for them also because when you don't have money, so it's hard for you to get that treatment. But with Paul, he do it like with full heart and there's no cost.
Pastor of the Belmopan Baptist Church, David Rowland, says he has known Dr. Paul for the past 27 years. He told us about his impression of the Honorary Humanitarian Ambassador for Belize.
He's one of a kind. You don't find those kind of people every day. And coming to Belize back and forth, bringing teams and assisting Belizeans, in particular those here in the south, speaks volumes of part of his international mission to Belize. I call him a philanthropist. He loves to help those who have needs in areas of building churches, feeding programs, medical supplies, you name it, building houses for many of these pastors in this area, and not only here, all over the country. And so that is how I see him, and that's what I would like our people to emulate, what Dr. Paul is doing here in Belize.
iServants is hopeful that this honorary award will inspire the next generation of believers in Belize to serve God and their neighbors.